What have you done to your hair?
Oh my God, baby, I'm so wavy.
My don's finesse it in Sweden. Us men are down in the DM. My don's finessing in Sweden. Hey, feel it up with no feeling. My don's finessing in Sweden.
Sing I had a down ting, drowning, stepping all over me.
What was comments below? Hey, I'm Poet, who are you? Dave Vianic, and this is a show where all your comments are left below. Then we talk about football, innit? Because your comments are about football. Let's go into the bloody derby.
Before we get stuck into the football, I believe there's an individual who's asked a question that a lot of you had on your mind, but never had the balls to ask, like Jeffrey. Yeah, boy Uma says, how did they make the first comments below if there weren't any comments?
It was KSI. Basically, we had a producer, and he gave us all these tweets. And I think that was it, right? It was like tweets, and he was okay. Talk about them, and we just literally just talked.
I can't remember what happened this weekend. So remembering like 4 years ago, you're asking a bit much. Yeah, get me.
It was something like that, or I don't know. Make up your own mind. How did we do it? Magic.
Yeah, leave a comment and tell us how you think we started off comments below with no comments. As we now talk about something I told you, silly Man United fans. Vuj, please read out the comment.
Okay. Nick Tonks, 879 says, hey lads, I'm a Man United fan. Obviously not pleased with the result in the derby, but just wanted to get your thoughts on the match.
Oh.
I mean, every Man United fan is probably going to enjoy this from Poet. Poet, come on, tell me your wisdom.
Well. Serious. You'll get a punch in the nose like, blam. I told you all. Don't get excited, especially when you're playing at home. You have 40...
Don't get excited like Jeffrey.
40% possession to Man City's 60. They had more shots on goal than you, more shots on target. You lot committed more fouls, and you had an even amount of corners. On top of that, they completely outplayed you. You, man, do not run Manchester. You haven't for a while. It is blue, like the sky on a beautiful Jamaican summer's day. It is no longer red. Just accept it. Pep Guardiola is God, bruv.
He got Kolarov, someone said, playing like Roberto Carlos. Sanya.
The talking point in the game, though, a man did say, Bravo should have been sent off with the first 25 minutes to go. United were shit in the second half, but the second half was a different story. Poor performance by United in the first half, poor performance by the ref in the second half. Regardless of someone getting sent off or not, Man United did not deserve to win that game. And guess what? They didn't. You spent £100 million on someone that does ridiculous things with their hair. Look at me. You might as well just got me.
Basically, Bravo is not a goalkeeper.
What is he?
Pep just brought him to play out balls.
So basically, they've got 11 outfield players.
They've got 11 outfield players. They haven't even got a goalkeeper. He sold out to buy a man that basically is a midfielder. Seriously? If you're playing this good of a level and everyone's confident, I couldn't believe it. It's been 4 or 5 games and he's changed it already. Man City are scary.
Too scary, bro.
They are... What?
I said to you, you cannot win the league with Fellaini, Pogba and Rooney in the midfield. You're never going to win the league. I told you like this. When you come against a side that's got more quality, more elegance, flair, creativity.
They are so good. Kevin the fucking Bruyne.
Do you know I rate him though? Because he's good, but he rates Timsy. Timsy, come in.
You played with Kevin De Bruyne, Man City, out on Copenhagen. Check that video out. How good is he?
He's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what you're going to give us.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you very much.
What did you think of the game? Good game?
Yeah, it's a good game.
Gonna get have a nice?
Have a nice.
Have a nice. All right. Bye, Jeffrey. I don't really have analysis to give you. It was just mesmerising football. It was great football. I think the Prem has returned to its great football days. We've got great managers. The English league is the best. There we go again. The debate starts because that was just mesmerising.
And do you know what?
Celta Vigo, Valencia is not that fun.
Do you know what I love? Just knowing that Kevin De Bruyne pulled off that performance against a man that sold him when he was at Chelsea. Jose,
so many
I
stories.
guess you're not the one that they call the special one anymore.
Nah,
Leave a comment, man. Let us know what you think about Kevin De Bruyne's fantastic performance against his former manager that clearly didn't think he was good enough, as well as everything else surrounding that
Left-hand's
game.
goal. That finish was...
Another team that's had a really good weekend. They started the season well.
Bro.
A little bit mixed in the middle, but you have to be happy with them, bro.
I am happy. I was sitting in a pub watching the game. Yahya Adel says he rates Schmeichel for coming out like Neuer, but Mane is on fire. And he said Adam Lallana's goal was a mad thing. We won well. The newsstand looks nice. The camera angle's a bit, I don't know, my eyes were hurting a little bit. It was a bit different. I prefer the old camera angle at Anfield. I don't think the consistency can be good for us. I look at the players, even though Lallana scored a great goal,
how was the goal like?
Technically he's good. He's a nice goal, top bins.
Is
Just
it?
literally pulled the trigger, right foot,
Oh,
arrowed it in. You know, I know people are going to say, oh, Vuj, you know, Henderson played well and he has the best pass completion. Yeah, when half of the passes are going back, of course you are. Is he Claudio Bravo? Do you know what I mean? I don't want Claudio Bravo in the midfield. I want a really good midfielder. Going forward, we're a good side. Sturridge played great. Mane interlinking with him was brilliant. Mane is a brilliant signing. He really genuinely is.
I am, and now I've got this new hair. I think
He's got this brilliant touch. He plays it off the cuff. He's very good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with our attack. That midfield, you know, obviously Chan needs to get fit. We've got Grujic in there. The defence is still not great. I don't know what Luke. Why is Lucas centre back?
Lucas is centre back.
Lucas centre back. You haven't seen the goal. He passed it to Vardy.
Through ball.
Yeah, through ball.
He's getting bare through balls. Fellaini gave him a through ball the opening game as well. So
there's Liverpool played good attacking, so it's promising. I just hope next week, wherever we've got West Brom away, we don't lose 3-0. I'm just going to be realistic with the players we've got, the squad we've got. We're not going to challenge, but we can try and get that top 4. Let's build. And the day we get rid of Henderson is the day I'm going to be a very happy man. I'm sorry for everybody that rates him. I do not rate him. I do not. I never will. He's a nice guy, but I do not rate him.
Ollie Lewis has also brought up the stand, the newsstand in Liverpool
It
as
looks
well.
nice.
Like did.
It's a nice stand.
He's
I'm
talking
looking
about
at it going,
FIFA.
56k, whatever, 58,000 now. Decent, but why is the camera just so high?
Well, he's out all his feelings to do with Liverpool today. Leave some comments and let us know what you think about not just the 4-1 win, but also not playing on a Thursday night, unlike Manchester United. Leave comments and let us know about them defeating the champions. And Leicester City fans, what is going to happen to you this season?
They're going to get like 17th, like that, 13th. They're not
Vardy,
good.
Mahrez, should they have gone to Arsenal? Maybe it's a bit too early to say, but leave a comment and let us know what you think about that as we move into another team that decided to score 4 goals, this time away from home. And guess what? 2 boys are finally back from international duty. It is Harry Kane and man like Ali. Stoke City 4-0. Ollie Lewis saying Stoke demolished 4-0 by Spurs. Thoughts on how Stoke will do this season?
I don't know. I think
This reminds me of Stoke last year though. Stoke
Yeah,
started off
started
very
bad.
poorly. It's like Mark Hughes' team start off poor, and then when they get used to the way he wants to play and all of the new players coming in, they begin to pick it up a little bit. So Stoke are going to be all right, man. They are your bang average Premier League side. Where Stoke finishing 9th, 10th. They never disappoint.
Yeah.
They beat some big teams, and they got a decent kit, red and white. I tell you what, it looks like a Valentine's Day. Yeah.
It's a squad as well. I think Stoke will be fair. Looking at more, how will Tottenham do? You know, their players seem like they're waking up a little bit now. Kane scoring, you know, Dele Alli's doing all right. Will Spurs manage to get that, you know, top 4 with Champions League? Spurs have got Champions League. They've got Wembley.
To the Champions League. Sold out as well.
Sold out. Do you know, how much? 90,000 people?
80.
That's going to be very good.
Can Spurs continue this consistency though? Because it's all good and well winning 4-0, keeping a clean sheet, good at the back, but the games where you're going to find out more about Spurs is in the tests. You know what I mean? Like when they play someone like Arsenal.
That is right. So right now we're going to move on to Arsenal. Arsenal did beat Southampton 2-1. Mike Carpenter very, very happy. But, you know, it's a controversial penalty. That was not a penalty. You lot didn't deserve... Like, what is going on, man? You're getting... The decisions are kind of going your way. That was not a penalty. Ever. He got the ball with his right leg. What? And then, obviously, they both fell over. What's that? How did you give a pen for that?
I'm not gassed about this win. I'm just happy we got 3 points.
Yeah.
We've made new signings. I don't think the football is amazing right now. It was in the first half against Watford. But, mate, I'm not rubbing my nipples just yet. Like, I want to see some good 4-0 victories, convincing wins. And then I'll get excited. And also, Wenger, credit where credit's due.
Oh.
You mixed it up. I saw Coughlin come in. And then, now there's competition for places. People seem to want to play well.
Yeah.
Coughlin had a much better game than he did against Liverpool. He sees that Xhaka could possibly start and says, you know what, I need to step up my game. And Olivier Giroud, whatever you may say, he came on and won the pen. So it's like everyone's realising, look, if you don't play well, you'll be a fucking Bournemouth like Jack Wilshere, mate. So you might as well stay
Pretending like you're enjoying
it. Oh, God, I'm coming
this
on.
This is the manager for me. I feel like he's going to build me up. Nah, Jack.
Do leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this. And I want comments from people that are actually fans, not half of you that appear on Arsenal Fan TV. Have a nice.
We do have the 5-shot challenge, a new thing coming up on Copper 90 with me and Poet, with Chaka, Santi,
5 shots.
and Özil. So yeah, look out for that coming out on the channel very, very soon. Leave your comments about Arsenal and Spurs. Who's going to finish up? You know, can Spurs finish above Arsenal? I would like to know that.
You're right.
We take the easy jet to Spain, where we got a comment here that Barca have lost to Real Madrid to win the title. Yeah, that's a weird one. They lost to Alaves at home. doesn't really make sense. Neymar's got blonde hair as well now. I mean, I'm hearing that me and you might be with Neymar soon, chatting to him. That's all I'm saying. I might even get to ask him, Wagwan name. I don't know, man, who's going to win the league there. I think Barcelona are a bit bored.
Do you know what? I think it's
they're bored of just being great.
Bloody just lose, innit? Like, make it interesting.
Exactly. So Real Madrid, they might win the title. But once again, it's a two-horse race. You're not going, Tottenham going to win the title, Chelsea going to win the title, or you Spanish league fanboys. You're going, Real Madrid going to win it.
Let's move on to the Old Firm game. You know, that game that used to be really, really tight. Celtic 5, Rangers 1. Thoughts? It's not tight anymore.
Celtic beat Rangers 5-1. Okay, that's a battering. Senderos got sent off. We have got a video on Kappanite. You do check that out about the derby.
When you wear a Celtic shirt, you're not just supporting a football team, you're supporting a community, you're supporting a cause. It's more than just football. It's who we are, it's in our blood, it's in our DNA.
Let's move on from Scotland back to England. I wish I was sitting down with Steve when this happened. The comment goes, West Ham 2, Watford 4. The Hammers get hammered after being 2-0 up. And what a great comeback by Watford.
Yeah,
I think
it was good.
The only thing
That
West Ham fans
Rabona
is the Rabona. The Paye Rabona.
Paye is wavy.
What is he? Come surf for my hair, homie. I think Paye was distracted by the shot put event that was happening on the sidelines. Nah, do you know what? I don't think there's... Although I can say it's very early in the season.
West Ham fans are fighting in the ground.
It's just mad.
So yeah, Hammers, leave your comments about just
Tracy.
I think the club just going down with this stadium thing. It just shows you when you're going for the money and you think money's going to sort everything. It's not, bruv. It just really isn't.
Stuff. As we move on to something that I clearly feel the producer and the person that really makes me happy has put in the script. It says Brentford won 2-0 away from home at Brighton. Scott Hogan, one of the best strikers in the league. What a guy.
Our producer is a Brentford fan. Maradona, point your hand out. Go on. He's well done.
That racist left
Only
hand.
Timsy can come in the show. So leave some comments about the championship. Hashtag championship.
All right, let's point at the camera and let's just say,
What a guy! Shane Gallen, what a guy to both of you winning personality of the year. We're at the rated awards. What a guy, that's Poet which winning the rated awards. All right, I think we win What a Guy this week, Poet. Well done.
the award, I should have brought it in.
Let's point it to point it and put it there by the taxi side.
That makes sense to me, boy.
Point to the camera and say, What a guy!
Waving.
Oh, have a nice.
Yeah, sorry.
Thanks.
Can I just say, next week you two are not allowed to win What a Guy.
All right, what can I say,
but like,
bro?
We're not going to do anything next week.
This week on social media, because everybody's on social media, even my bloody dog. People actually have accounts for their dogs. Look at Harry Kane. He says,
like Sanchez.
look at he's got banter apparently, Harry Kane. I've seen his interview on Kappanite. He does not have banter, but he does say it feels weird scoring this early in the Premier League season.
Basically, you've got people that operate your social media and they do a good job, Harry Kane. Well done.
Well done,
'cause that
Harry
is not
Kane.
your personality.
Then Hag fans throwing soft toys for Children's Hospital. I think that was really, really
That was
a nice
sick.
gesture. I like a bit of humanity in football. It's just nice, and they look quite cool, man. Like soft toys.
And all the fans that applaud. I think
everybody
it
was applauding.
sick.
It's just nice. So well done to those fans. I think they deserve What a Guys as well for that. And I don't get this tweet from Ogbonna. Why are you tweeting the score of your team losing 4-2? What the hell? OG Nice really coming through, being OGs. They remembered Carragher's tweet. I love this.
So basically, Balotelli and my man, like Carragher, were in beef, back and forth, whatever. There's some random Donny on Twitter just thinks, let me just tweet Carragher and ask him what he thinks about, Balotelli moving to Nice. Jamie Carragher says, I wish him well on getting the Ballon d'Or at Nice. And as you can tell, Jamie Carragher's got a bit of a spiteful side to him. They reply, hey Carragher, you look like a big Super Mario fan. You can order his jersey on our store. And they gave him the link and said, Forza, finally Mario, which is obviously his Twitter at. And in the first game, Donny scores 2 goals, cuz.
Have a niece. That's what they should have said to him.
Have a niece.
Have a niece. Hashtag twos at Kappanite with this week's social media posts. We're at the end of the show. Remember to leave your comments after every game, which you have been doing. I have noticed comments were mad this week, cuz.
And I also want loads of comments on the Champions League. It starts this Tuesday. So leave the comments throughout the game and after the game on Tuesday and Wednesday. And if you happen to be doing nothing on Thursday, because Thursday is quite, a busy day, you might as well watch some Europa League and see £100 million spent on a man that does absolutely
He hasn't even dabbed yet. He hasn't even dabbed. Storm,
my
can
God, he was
AJ
so-
Tracy tell Stormzy, you're responsible for 90 million worth of that.
AJ Tracy, what a
Killed
guy.
him. You killed Stormzy. 90 million worth of dab or something. I don't know. Either way, it's funny. Back to life. back to life.
Can we just stop the video? I've got things to do now.
Yeah. Have you got? Say nothing. I don't.
I'm gonna stay here for a little bit longer.
Stay here, innit? And subscribe, innit? I guess. Innit? Like this video. Leave a comment. That's what the YouTubers say, innit? Yeah.